I told you guys I was gonna try to get it. Guess what? We got the keys. Let's go see if we can make it start. Walk around to this beast. And typical clear coat's almost gone. Well, no, it is gone. That's okay. We'll probably repaint it. Got some Chevy 6 lugs. What are we on? 16-inch wheels.
Tires don't do that at all. That's not a crack in the sidewall. That's not belt showing. No, not. See, and then there's that hopping and skipping I was telling you guys about. That's what it's doing to the tire anytime that I turn. This is the front tire, by the way. This has not seen any burnouts. Like, it's the steering is definitely, there's something wrong with it. Yeah, just chunking it off when it turns. Oh, it's already unlocked. That's the wrong key anyways. That's so dumb. That's the wrong key. That's already unlocked. Because that was over here earlier.
Oh yeah, so did some messing around with it. I hope it's gonna start. I think it was just a loose coil. This thing's been sitting over here across the street from my house quite a while. He just didn't want it no more. I don't know why. Said it was time to move on. An older gentleman, real cool dude. Mechanical temperature gauge. Oh, I'm gonna guess that that one there don't work, considering it says that it's halfway warmed up. All right, ready? Cross your fingers. Here we go. Oh snap! It started! Woohoo! Well, we got the insurance done on this thing already. I did it earlier just because, well, I'm impatient, excited. I've been wanting to get this truck for a little while. Let's go for a drive. You hear the RPMs die down? All right, so there's that. And the spirit of this challenge is that we're only supposed to spend $500 on performance parts, and this thing is about as bone stock as it gets. Random crap in the back. American flag waving. Yeah, boy. Oof. No. Oh. Oh, front tires skipping and hopping. What the hell was that? Gonna drive this around a little bit. We'll see where we are here in a minute. So first impressions after driving the truck, whatever that noise was. Should probably get that checked out. We definitely have some binding that's happening up in the front on the passenger side. Every time I make any type of a hard turn, the truck definitely wants to bind up. It trucks, you know what I mean? The springs, our truck springs, everything. It feels like a truck. Old school cheap trick. Oh god damn! It's pretty gutless. It doesn't even seem to feel like it has a whole lot of torque, and the converter is definitely robbing a lot of it. All right, what do you think? You think it'll do burnouts? Oh, this is pushing right through those brakes. Maybe we'll do a shift kit and see what kind of turbo stuff that we can do and get away with, and what we can make and not make. I'm okay with what I picked. I believe my vehicle is the best daily driver, as I feel anybody should. You know, anyone that's making their presentation about their vehicle, you know, you got to sell people on why it's a good daily as well, because that's going to be voted by you guys. So with that in mind, this vehicle's cheap to maintain. Everything's readily available. Definitely think that as far as where I live and what I do, and being a dude, you're like a dude, no, not like a dude.
And even less people want to know that I'm Canadian.
Yeah, you know, where I live, you have to have a truck. There's a reason why I have the V10. I need to haul stuff. I need to not be worried about bumpy, beat up roads all the time.
Steering's a little loose. Alignment's off too.
It's not a very modernized place. And some of the outskirts areas really just haven't developed quite yet. Having a truck in my area is pretty important, especially as a daily driver. If I were to pan around my neighborhood, you're gonna see almost half the vehicles are trucks. We've even got a dude down the road's got a deuce and a half that just sits in his driveway. That's how important we think trucks are here. So with that in mind, and the platform to build on, I mean, a 700R4 is not a terrible transmission. It's not the best in the world, but it's not terrible. The 350 is an excellent platform to build on. It's cheap. We can do a lot with that. I know the cheapest I found, a GT45, at 130. 140 bucks, something like that. I was thinking about doing a remote mount where the cat location is. It still has the factory cat. Here in Arizona, we don't have any smog. Nobody's gonna check and see what I do. Federally speaking, I am totally not removing my catalytic converter and replacing it with a turbo. So that's what I'm thinking, because race truck, the amount of time it's gonna take for the boost to actually get up to the throttle body, we're gonna have some temp drops happen. We won't really be worried about an intercooler. I do have 3-inch piping kit that's in the garage there. I got off eBay for like 80 bucks, I think. We may use that, we may not. I might just use a bunch of cheapo plumbing stuff from Home Depot. I was really excited about being invited to this challenge in general, mainly because it fits me perfectly. You know, I've got a family, I've got kids, I've got pets, I've got 15 million projects. I can't just ignore FOSDA. That needs to continue to happen. I don't have a whole lot of money to put in this project, yet I still want to be competitive. So with that in mind, I'm gonna have to do a lot of things, cut some corners. I'm gonna do some stuff that's gonna piss some people off, and that's fine. You can let me know in the comments how much you don't like it. That's not a problem. I'm expecting it. So yeah, this is the I don't know, the acquiring and the reviewing of our new 1990 Chevy 2500 two-wheel drive gutless hog. I think that does it for now. We'll see how it goes tomorrow and what kind of stuff that we start to pile up on our little eBay deal to see how much it's gonna cost to make this thing go fast, or at least faster, hopefully without breaking it. Probably gonna break it. I got a 454 we can swap in here after we break it. Peace. I just got home in the Cube. Good thing she did. And then really left the key in the ignition. I don't know if you can see it in there. So now I gotta go find my other set of keys. Get back in the truck. That was pretty dumb. Check this out though. Check this out. This is what we learned today. We got Posy right there. Bam! Look at that. Posy! Oh snap!